What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we are back with a sneak peek of the next hero skin in Clash of Clans for the next gold pass. So if you guys remember, we have the regular Barbarian King. You know, he just looks like a Barbarian King. That's what he's supposed to look like. We also have the Gladiator King, which he looks pretty cool. He's got that little mask on with a little mohawk helmet type thing going on. I like that quite a bit. But coming in June, we have a brand new skin, the P.E.K.K.A King. Oh my goodness. Look how awesome with the sword. Like, it even looks like a P.E.K.K.A sword. Got like the little king's crown with the full face mask on there to look like a P.E.K.K.A. Oh, oh man, I am so in love with the skin. Got like pink suspenders on there. The like metallic look on there, it just looks really nice with the horns popping out of the shoulder pads, the horns out of the helmet, the pink eyes. I am in love with this P.E.K.K.A King skin. The next skin coming to Clash of Clans. Oh, look at us, King, one time. Look at us, buddy. There he is. Oh, that looks so awesome. I'm so pumped up about this one. Oh man, that's incredible. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna try out the P.E.K.K.A King versus every single troop in Clash of Clans. That's right, our P.E.K.K.A King gonna put in some work and fight some troops. All right, if you guys are anything like me, you want to see that P.E.K.K.A King take on a P.E.K.K.A. Now we're gonna have some rules for this arena. The main rule is the King's gonna take on whatever's in the clan castle. We're gonna put 25 housing space of whatever we can fit in there, so a P.E.K.K.A is 25, and we're not gonna use the King's ability. Not gonna use the King's ability. All right, so let's go ahead. King versus a max level P.E.K.K.A. Let's see who wins this fight. Uh-oh, hold on. That P.E.K.K.A is doing some serious work. Oh, this is close. They're going blow for blow, but the King is taking some heavy damage. Oh no, I think the P.E.K.K.A is gonna take out the... Oh, P.E.K.K.A takes out the P.E.K.K.A King. Oh my goodness. So P.E.K.K.A reigning supreme. Let's load up the clan castle with some more troops. All right, let's try out 6 wizards, which would be 24 housing space. We're gonna try to stick to the 25 housing space. Now, I think if we put the King right on top of the wizards, he definitely gets them, but this one could be close. Let's go King against the wizards. He's taking him down, taking him down. Go, King, go. Oh, this is a close fight. He gets the last wizard down. King versus 6 maxed out wizards. King is victorious. All right, so what about our Barbarian King against 25 barbs? My money's gonna be on 25 barbarians, but we'll kind of have to see how this goes. So I pulled out a few of them, and then we'll let the others trickle out. I don't know, 25 I don't know, maybe the King's able to do well. I don't know, they're starting to hit him pretty hard. I just think that's too much firepower for the King to take on without hitting that ability. The 25 barbarians, oh, they're gonna take him down with a good few barbarians left. Oh, GG, King. So what about 25 archers then? Alrighty, guys, so the King versus 25 archers. I pulled out a couple archers to start with, but we know like the King versus 1 archer, it's gonna be easy money. The King's gonna take them out all day. The King, with his ability, spawning up all his barbarians, will take out 25. But what about the King versus just 25 archers? It looks like the archers are gonna do well. Looks like, okay, all right, the archer's gonna take the King down. But what about goblins? Because goblins normally attack resources. Can the goblins take down a King? 25 of those? All right, guys, let me know your guesses down there in the comment section. Can 25 goblins take out a level 60 King? Let's go find out. P.E.K.K.A King versus the goblins. Gave him a little bit of an advantage, giving him a little bit of separation here. But I feel like even just 25 is just going to be too much for him to take out. It's just 25 versus 1 is just too much. I figured since he wants to be a P.E.K.K.A so bad, and P.E.K.K.As are, you know, 25 housing space, that's why we're working with the number 25. Now, what about something like Hog Riders? You think we could take out 5 Hog Riders? Alrighty, guys, here we go. Our Barbarian King against 5 level 9 Hog Riders. I almost said 9 level 5 Hog Riders, which that's like the mini horse and duck conundrum. But it looks like our King gonna be able to take out these hogs. 5 hogs, just not quite enough. Barbarian King victorious this round. So it seems like he can handle numbers, just not huge numbers. So what about like a tankier troop? What about something like giants? Alrighty, guys, we got 5 giants coming at the King right here, and let's see who wins. I'm pulling the troops out. That way the King doesn't target the clan castle and then get smacked by the troops a little bit early. It looks like he's doing well. He's got a 4-shot each of these giants, but as they start losing their numbers, they just can't keep up. That King doing some serious work, chopping those giants down one at a time. They do get him below half health though. Giants did pretty well there. Now what about something a little bit more difficult? Now this one's gonna be tough, I think, for the Barbarian King. What about the Barbarian King against 2 witches? I don't know. Let's try it out. Let's try 2 witches. All right, so I think there's kind of 2 ways to do this one, where we put the king like back here and let him fight the skellies, and I think that's going to be a big disadvantage for the king. Or I think there's the other way we do it, where we pull the witches and kind of put the king on top of the witches and kind of let him fight through the Larrys and the witches. He's just never going to be able to get through the Larrys. I mean, even if we hit his ability, I still don't know that he'll be able to get through all the Larrys of 2 witches, to be honest. It's just too much. They keep respawning. So let's try it again, where we pull those witches out. We'll have a few Larrys out with them, but we're going to pull those witches out. Actually, hold on. He might actually get through here. With the ability, he gets through. Oh, okay. That actually surprised me. With the ability, he gets through, but he does spawn up all those barbarians. But let me try it the other way real quick. All right, so this time we're going to put the king right on this witch right here. That way he takes out one of the witches faster. Now, I was actually surprised that he took it down with the ability last time, but I feel like this one's still going to be kind of the same case. Without the ability, he's just not going to be able to get through these witches. Once they spawn up any kind of Larrys, even if we pull them far away where he has to pull them out, they spawn those Larrys right away. So I think king versus witches without the ability popped, not gonna happen. Alrighty guys, I'm super curious about this one. King versus golem. Who will win this one? Now that golem's obviously gonna have a ton of hit points, but does it do enough damage? Oh, the king letting the golem get a cheap shot in. You see that golem's doing some damage, but remember the golem's also gonna explode into golemites. But it just looks like the golem does not do enough damage. Even having more housing space than the 25, golem not going to do enough to take down that king. Let's see how much this explode damage does. Did a little bit there, but king probably at like 3/4 health here. Just not enough to take... the golem's just not enough to take down that level 60 king. That's just... that was a little bit of a mismatch there. Alright guys, we're going to give the miners a little bit of an advantage. We'll give them 30 housing space. Let them have 5 miners in there against our king. I just don't think it's going to be enough. That's why I gave them a little bit of an advantage. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Just not enough miners in there. It seems like you need a really tanky strong troop like the P.E.K.K.A, or just a bunch of troops like 25 barbarians, archers, or goblins in there. King does pretty well, a little bit under half health, but takes out the miners. All right, guys, I'm pretty curious about this. King versus some bowlers in here, some level 4 bowlers. We put 5 of them in there. They got a little bit of range, but do they do enough? Oh, no, the king just one-shots those. Never mind. Not even going to be close. I thought that might, if he 2-shot them, maybe they would have a little bit of advantage, but that's not even close. That's the king just abused those guys. So what about the P.E.K.K.A King against a couple ice golems? We got 30 housing space of ice golems, 2 ice golems. Can they take out the king with their freeze? Let's see if the king targets him. All right, there we go. Ooh, he does get slowed down a bit, but they just do not do enough damage at all. Like, it's not even going to be close. They just don't do enough damage to take him out. They are slowing him down quite a bit, but that's about all they're doing. They're not really doing too much damage to him. Even with the freeze, that golem's going to get a few free shots in there. It's not going to work out. Oh, that's rough for those poor ice golems. The king's just going to absolutely abuse them in slow motion, even just like really taunting them and hitting them with the slow motion swings of that P.E.K.K.A sword in there and punching them in the face. All right, P.E.K.K.A King victorious again. All right, guys, next up we're going to try Valkyries. I didn't want to go 5 Valks because I feel like 5 Valks will actually wreck a king. But we'll start off with 3. We'll see. We might have to scale it up a little bit. Maybe 5. Ooh, maybe he can take out 5. I don't know. Let's scale it up a little bit. Let's try that again. Alrighty, guys, so I went with 4 this time. We'll see how he does against 4 maxed out Valkyries. I still feel like 5 will get him. I mean, even 4. Look at that. 4 is doing a good amount of damage to him. He's just getting through that second one. 5's definitely going to take him down. If we put 5 Valkyries in there, there's no way he survives. But let's try it. Let's try out 5 Valkyries versus that level 60 king. Alrighty, guys, here we go. 5 Valks against the level 60 king. I feel like the king's going to get shredded here. 5 Valks are just going to be strong. It looks like it takes them 3 hits to take each of them down, and they're getting lots of swings in. It's actually, oh, it's pretty close, but he's going to get taken out right there. Just a little bit too much firepower for him. All right, so I'm pretty sure we did all the ground troops, and obviously we can't go with like any air troops because the king just can't reach them. It's just an automatic win for air troops. I mean, even if it will take forever, the air troops will eventually take the king out because he just can't damage those air troops. But what about a level 60 queen? Let's save the best for last. Let's get a level 60 queen and put her up against our level 60 king. You'll see the king eventually going to get taken out here. I mean, obviously, he can't hit that dragon. Alrighty guys, the ultimate showdown, level 60 king versus level 60 queen. Let's see who will win here. Let's go ahead and put in our king. P.E.K.K.A King versus the queen. Who's gonna win? Queen getting in some early shots. Let's see if the king can catch up. It's a close battle here, and we got the king going in, and he's gonna get that final shot. P.E.K.K.A King victorious against the level 60 queen. Alright, there you guys have it. Some really fun stuff with today's sneak peek for the gold pass, the new P.E.K.K.A King skin. Oh, I'm in love with this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys think of the new skin down there in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.